Hi guys, let's talk about activator, and it's a bit bright there, isn't it? That looks a bit better. It's going all looking a bit yellowy, wasn't it? Basically, every time I go to an event or I do anything, because I've made this slime activator myself, and people can't get hold of it and that kind of thing. That's why they buy it from me and do my slime workshop and all that kind of thing. I always get asked the same questions like, is it safe, and how do you make it, and where do you get it from, and all these sorts of things. So as I usually say to people, I tell them where I get it from and what I do with it and how I make it from my chemistry background. But it's this idea that they can still use all the other stuff that's available, but I sort of don't always tell them. But if they ask more questions, then I usually kind of tell them a little bit about why the other stuff they are using actually works. Why eye drops work and why contact lens solution works, and it's because of borax essentially. Whereas the sodium sesquicarbonate has got the same chemical structure and does the same job essentially. But as you can find out from millions of web articles, it's that difference between what borax is chemically, what sodium sesquicarbonate is chemically, and then what, say, baking soda or salt is. If you look at all these things from a chemical composition, about how they're different or how they're bonded together. And essentially all we're doing with this stuff here is just putting a couple of drops in, it's binding glue and paint together. And it's creating this other substance that kids love, like where, it's kind of sticky and wet to start off with, and it's all squidgy. And then after a little bit of time of using it and actually them applying some patience as well, because when I'm doing different events, you find the same things. It's this kind of idea that they want it to work straight away, because everything works straight away. The internet works straight away. In a video game or whatever it is, they're not used to waiting for anything or not necessarily putting the effort in as well. But once they've actually spent time doing it gently, they've got like great results. And this slime stuff can last like forever, really, can't it? There's all these videos around where people have kept it for a year or 2 years, and as long as it's in a tub and it's sealed, it's all good, So yeah, that is the most common question I get asked. Is it safe? What's it made of? Where do you get it from? How do you make it? But obviously it all comes from a chemical process. I work in big quantities. If I'm getting glue delivered, I'm getting like 500-600 litres delivered at a time, because of the number of events that I'm working at. And that doesn't even come into play for the amount of glue I get delivered for the workshop that actually makes the kits up with all the people there that actually send all those out. That's like a totally different thing altogether. But yeah, I just thought I'd jump on and sort of say a little bit about, that magic question. How do you make your slime activator? Where do you get your slime activator from? So yes, just another quick one. Take care. See you later.